Hello and welcome to Farming Simulator 17. I'm Andy and this is Let's Play on the Shamrock Valley map. So first, before we do anything else, I want to show you this. So I installed the Massey Ferguson pack, the old pack. You know, the link you can find a link in the description. You know, it was part of the, what do you call it, with the mod contest. Anyway, so I bought a 699, which I run this with mostly. I have some weight on the front there. I also got a solid fertilizer spreader. It's kind of cheap. I also got some more tools. I got the seeder here. I got the cultivator. I also got a brown baler, and I got, oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry. I also got the 14,000 liter trailer here. So I sold off the trailer I had. I also sold off the round baler I had. What else did I sell off? The Ford tractor I had. I sold off a bit. I got to buy a few more cows and the equipment here and the tractor and everything like that. So that's pretty good. We have currently 17 cows. Not a ton of cows, but we're working away. They're moving. Well, they're making us money, little by little. All the money I bought, I invested in new cows, so that's why we have like 686 euros, which is not a lot. But we don't have any debt, so that's good. We need to go and clean this mess up on a daily basis, or actually a few times a day, actually. And that works out pretty nifty with this tractor. Getting cold actually. My nose is running. Do you know? That really sucks. Sometimes when you unload it, it will actually sort of. Sometimes it will end up in a pile like that one, and sometimes it will be loaded. Or loaded, it will go into, like so, it will disappear because it's turning to grass. Anyway, so sorry about my snibbling, but that's because I'm getting a cold. I don't know if I'm getting cold. I don't feel like I'm getting cold, but I do feel like my nose is suddenly running. We're off to Finland tomorrow, so maybe I should. Oh, I dropped a bit. Actually, we can go and see if we can unload this. Actually, we could see if we can get this in here. Thought I got that. No. How about this? It doesn't look like it. Why couldn't I pick that one up? No. We get this. I think we can actually fit everything in the shovel. I'm not entirely sure about that, but I'll try. So as you know from last or the episode before that, I just can't get the Seasons mod to work with this map. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm doing something wrong, I'm guessing, but I just can't figure it out what it is I'm doing wrong. But I can't get it to work. It just doesn't work. Now I have everything here. It's pretty full. In the beginning, I just tipped it over the wall there into over this wall here, but I can't do that anymore. It's full on the area that's closest to the wall, so have to tip the manure. I have to drive it around here and tip it from this side, which is okay. It's not a biggie. So as I said, I'm going off to Finland tomorrow with my in-laws and my fiancée and her sisters. So that will be fun. Going on sort of a short cruise in the archipelago in between Stockholm and Helsinki. So I haven't used a ton of food for the animals yet. But I want to go and actually show you. I've also been spreading some fertilizer on 1, 2, 3, 7 and 5. 6 I can't really spread there because it's sort of the sheep area. So the other ones I can do. I don't know if this is, now you can see the growing states of grass, where the grass is situated, but I don't think it's ready yet. If you look at the no, actually that was wrong. I wasn't supposed to use that one. Supposed to use this one. So I installed SOB the Seasons mod from their Seasons mod. This doesn't do anything, it just mentioned sort of which season you're supposed to be at. And apparently it did calculate from when I started the game, because suddenly it was like in the middle of summer. Otherwise I thought we would start in spring, and then we could just sort of, if it had been started in the spring we could have planted and stuff, but now it started suddenly in the summer, and so I figured we'll do some planting next season instead, this season. But we still have some stuff to do in our fields. We plowed both fields, we've fertilized them with a solar fertilizer. Now we need to seed them, not seed them, we need to not see them, we need to cultivate them. That's why we have this cultivator. The good part about the stuff in the Massey Ferguson pack is that everything is pretty cheap, which is good. It makes it easier. We could spend money on it. We're not making a ton of money. We're 17. Well, I think last I bought a new cow, but I had 16 cows, and from that 24-hour period I made like 3,200 euros or something, so not a ton of stuff. See if we can get this one sorted out here. Don't know how fast I think this is probably a little bit too fast for. It's a pretty. I think this is a 4-meter wide cultivator, so it should be pretty nifty to. Nifty is wrong. I don't know. It's not the word I'm looking for, but it should be pretty easy to cultivate these fields. And then we could, oh, we're not going to plant anything. Actually, we could plant oilseed radish, I guess. Because cultivating that into the ground later would give us another level of fertilization. I don't know. I'll check if the seeder actually, if that's possible with the seeder we have. And if it is, we'll do that. We'll cultivate away. Seed away. My plan isn't really worked out yet. I just sort of figured it out now when I had it in my head. So I might not actually do that at all. I will see. I haven't decided on anything, which is usually the way I do stuff. I don't have a clue. I'm just making this thing up as we go. Which I guess if you follow my channel, you absolutely knew that. We also need, well, there's lots of things we do need to buy, but I'm thinking we should, this year we'll invest mostly in the animals, and then next season we'll buy, we need to buy something to spread manure with, and we need to buy something to spread slurry with, then we need to buy something to when harvest. I'm gonna buy combine, so the Massey and the Massey pack is a pretty decent. I think it's around 55,000 euros, if I'm not mistaken. So it's a pretty cheap. Not cultivated. It's a pretty cheap combine. Let's go here. If we are actually a little hard to see where you're covering everything. I think we are covering everything. I'm probably guessing that 12 kilometers per hour or 11 or whatever we're making is probably way too fast even for this. It's a pretty, I mean, this is pretty powerful tractor, but still does seem a little bit on the fast side for it. Even though I think this is just shy of, this tractor is just shy of 200 horsepower, so I think it's pretty decent powered. But as I said, I have no idea if it actually would be able to do this. And it's actually 11 o'clock PM here, so I should probably go to bed. I missed the spot, didn't I? Yeah. I did miss a spot. It's not the most fun of task to do this, but it's much cheaper than hiring someone to do it. Since we don't have a ton of money anyway, so we might as well do this ourselves. Let's go. Where are we going? We're going everywhere and nowhere. We're going that way and up and here and there and everywhere. And every day we are here and there and everywhere. I don't know what I'm singing about. Just making stuff up. So actually I'm pretty tired. I don't know why. I started recording this so I could have be quite ahead of myself when it comes to putting out these. I've still pretty much always managed to put out an episode a day. I'm guessing most people don't watch the episodes, but I still do put them out. Some people do watch them. I do appreciate all the people that watching it. Watches it. That didn't seem right. Watch the episodes, and I'm really grateful and thankful for that. I find it interesting that people watch this, and I think it's really cool, and I really like that. So don't get me wrong. I don't think it's weird. I just think it's really cool. I do manage to get about an episode out every day, but that means staying ahead, especially this week and next couple of weeks, because this week, tomorrow we're off to Helsinki, and that's a few days off when I can't record anything, and that's okay. I'm quite a few days ahead of myself, but then the next week, well, when you're watching this next week from now, from when you're watching this, it's sort of the same deal. We are off because we're going to a funeral for my grandpa on 11th and 12th, or the funeral is on the 12th. We need to go down 11th because it's quite a far drive. It's like a 7-hour drive. So we're off. I have actually have like 10 days a year paid leave for doing that sort of stuff. If your spouse or your kids get ill, or not the kids maybe, but we do get paid leave for that, and funerals are one of those things that we get paid leave for, so that's pretty good. Awesome, actually. Wonderful. I don't know what people have. Some people, especially in America, think Sweden is a weird country, or it's really dangerous. I don't have no idea what people are talking about. It's one of probably safest places on earth. The benefits of living here are truly amazing. Like the fact that I could get 2 days off, actually up to 10 days off for that sort of stuff. And then still have days off for my kids, and of course I have my 32-day vacation. I think I just turned 40, and then I got like 5 more days, so 6 days. I can't even remember. Well, I got at least a week more. Did I get 5? Maybe I got 5 days. Maybe I have 30 days, which is pretty awesome too. So anyway, so I took from when I'm recording this, tomorrow Sunday, Saturday I'll be off Saturday and Tuesday, and Monday and Tuesday, and those days I took from a vacation, and then I have 2 days off, 11th and 12th, and 12th is the funeral, so that's for the other day. So pretty awesome. Well, it's not awesome to go to a funeral. That sucks. It would be nice to meet all the relatives because everyone is coming, and I haven't met my relatives for ever years. I think last time I met my cousin Caroline, I ran into her in a store. It's like, hey, what are you doing here? And it was like just a fluke, like coincidence that we were both in the same store in the middle of Sweden, where none of us live. So that was kind of cool. Otherwise, so that will be nice to meet all the relatives again. Been quite some time. But what else? That's pretty much it. Actually, I'm up to 17 minutes. That's pretty good, considering I had nothing to say. That's pretty awesome. So anyway, I think I'm going to stop recording here. I think I got the picture of what I'm trying to do. I wish I could make more money, because cows are really expensive, and I haven't used any cheating on this. I started out with the money you start out with on this map. I just bought equipment that was cheaper. I didn't modify the mods anyway when it comes to price. So this is what they cost, the mods, the tractors and everything, and I've been able to buy my 70 cows. I've done all the work with the fields. Actually, I feel pretty good about myself. I've done everything like this, and I'm making money. Not a lot of money, but I am slowly making money, which will be put back into the farm. I have no debt. That's also very good. So actually, this Let's Play is working out pretty well. For about 20 hours into this map. I think it was like 19 something when I started this episode. So around 20 hours or so. During the last week or so, week and a half maybe. So I haven't put a ton of hours into it, but it's pretty, we're making money, and that's important. And we have grass, and we got hay bales ready, and we got straw bales, and we got, what else? We got silage bales, we got everything we need. So this is nice, it's going nicely, going quite nice. I'm really happy. Anyway, I should stop there. What do I usually say? Oh, so my name is Andy. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you like this episode, please hit like button, leave a comment or share. And I do apologize, sometimes I ramble on about stuff and politics, but that's so you get that. watch this channel. Maybe that's why not a ton of people watch this, but I'm happy for the viewers I have, and I do appreciate you all. So big shout out to everyone, and have a great day. See you soon. Take care. Bye bye.